I've mentioned many times this is actually a dairy farm, and I don't know if the cows are still there. I'll have to go and check with my pal, the dairyman. Of course, it's been a great source of manure for me every year for my garden. But the 3 farms all up for sale, which explains why this field has been left. Interesting that after, and that was a very short walk, she literally crossed the field and went back. After less than 6 months have been left alone, this field has, I won't say reverted to nature, because I guess it would be a wood or something if it had. But oh my god, it's full of, I don't know where all these wildflowers come from, and wild seeds and stuff. Molly! Sorry, I have to watch it because if they catch me with their legs, it really hurts. So, yeah, interesting. This has become a very naturalised field. In fact, there is almost zero grass. I explained before, it's very rocky and there's very little soil. And I know they plant the soil, they can only ever have the cows on here for about a day or 2 at a time, even though it's quite a big field. I'm guessing it's 2 hectare field, 10 acres, something like that. But because it's top of the hill, it's very, very dry, and it goes to dust very quickly. Anyway, so that explains why I thought something was afoot, because they do always use it, and they always have it as a backup field. And what they've tended to do in the last year is more often than not have the cows grazing. They've tend to have the cows in here, just the cows and calves, which because it's a dairy farm, I'm rightly or wrongly, the calves don't stay with the cows very long at all. So anyway, there we are. So if those who are listening and following, a little explanation of why it is. But it's interesting. I mean, my farmer isn't shoving loads of chemicals and stuff on. Some, obviously they need good quality grass for the cows. But it's interesting, just being left alone, what happens. Although I'm intrigued to know where the grass is. I mean, there really is almost no grass. Here we have a tiny patch of grass, but I would say that's third grass, mostly weeds, and then other patches are just weeds, nettles, thistles. Anyway, be interesting to see what happens down the future. Seems to me that the farm is a very good buy, and it's interesting. There are cows, so here come the cows. They're walking down the path to one of the fields, but basically the cows have to have top quality food, so they tend to spend 1 or 2 days in each field, and the field is normally halved off, and then they're moved. They go in every night because they're milked, and they spend every night in the shed. And you've got that lovely ancient sign seen. Admittedly, it's mostly, I think there is one Ayrshire, but it's mostly Frisians. But that lovely ancient, timeless scene of the cows marching off, taking themselves down to the field, and I don't know how they know where they're going, but I suppose it's a combination of gates being open. Funny, Molly hasn't spotted the cows yet, and now she has. She's generally very, very frightened of the cows, which is no bad thing. Of course, they're on the leads. I implore you all, when walking dogs, and most dog owners know this, but whilst around livestock, always have your dogs on lead. Alright, top tips from Top Banana Antiques and Tetbury.